Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. So today's video I'm going to be unwrapping my January TBR. So I did this recently-ish where I was wrapping up and then randomly choosing my TBR. And it was part of Bookmas. It wasn't supposed to be, but I made it part of Bookmas. And it was basically like books I wanted to read halfway through the month of December. Didn't go well. But I still have 5 more books that I want to unwrap, and so I'm going to say that those are my January TBR. But I might add on a couple of other ones so that this video is a little bit longer because it won't take me long to unwrap 5 books. So they're on my book cart and I'm just going to randomly choose one without looking. I just hit my bookshelf. So I'm going to unwrap this one first. I did this quite a while ago, so I don't actually remember what books are in here, and my brain is so messed up with my bookshelves at the moment that I don't remember where I put everything. So yeah, I'm going to open this one, if that lets me. Oh, okay. Something Wilder by Christina Lauren. I have actually enjoyed some of Christina Lauren's books that I've read before. I think it was on Honeymooners. This one was alright. But I have heard so many great things about this one, so I can't wait to read it. I've also heard that this one's kind of like one of their mysteries, and I don't normally write mysteries, so it should be interesting. Okay, moving on to the next one. Randomly choosing this one. Okay, this one. There's tape on the actual book. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, freaked me out. Josh and Hazel's Guide to Dating by Christina Lauren. So this one is a lot shorter. Another Christina Lauren one. I actually got like halfway through this one in 2022, but I put it down, never picked it back up. And there was actually no reason for it. From what I remember, I was kind of enjoying it, but I don't know. I think I was just reading that at the wrong time. So I'm going to pick it up again because I want to give it a better chance. I was also at my nan's when I started reading this, and I can't really focus on reading that well when I'm there because it's so much noise. It might have been that. But yeah. So I'm excited to start this one over again and actually giving it a proper chance. Okay, moving on to another one. I'm going to randomly choose this one. Okay. Oh, okay. My Killer Vacation by Tessa Bailey. So this one is Tessa Bailey's newest release, I believe, and I'm so excited to read this. Some people were reading it in summer, which I was wanting to do, but I really do want to read this, so I'm just going to read it, you know? So yeah, I'm very, very excited for this. And it's very short as well, which I like. Most of these are short, so I hopefully, fingers crossed, will get through most of them. Okay, randomly choosing another one. There's only 2 left, so I can just pick up this one. There we go. This one this one feels a bit thicker. Okay. Here's a bit of a different variety. How to Kill Your Family. So this one has been on my TBR so many times in 2022. I just never picked it up. And I do really want to read it. I don't know why I just can't pick up the book and read it. You know, it's not that hard. But it seems to be for me. So I don't know why, but mysteries, when they're this long, how long is it actually? Was it just because they're thick pages? 354 pages. Mysteries, when they're quite long, can sometimes put me off, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I have heard that it is good. I don't know what it's about though. That maybe that is the issue. Because the back, like the synopsis, is pretty vague, but it does sound interesting. They say you can't choose your family, but you can kill them. Meet Grace Byrne, a daughter, sister, and serial killer. Grace has lost everything and she will stop at nothing to get revenge. So it does sound interesting and grabbing, but it doesn't really tell you much about the story. But yeah, anyway, I'm excited for it anyway. Okay, and then the last one feels like another short one. Oh, look, another Christina Lauren one. So this is the Soulmate Equation. I've heard so many good things about this. Not necessarily good, but just so many things about this. It was very popular at one point. I'm very excited to read it. Again, this has been on my, was on my summer TBR in 2022. Never got to it, unfortunately, but I'm hoping to get to it now. So January seems like it's going to be full of Christine and Lauren, which, you know what, I'm not going to complain, because I do want to read their, like, more of their books and give them a proper chance, because the Unhoneymooners didn't really exactly give them a good chance in my eyes, because I'm pretty sure I rated that like 2 or 3 stars. But yeah, I'm still very, very excited for this. Okay, now we're going to move to my bookshelf and we're going to randomly choose some books that I haven't read on there. So yeah, it might be hard because most of these I have read. Like, physically, I have read them. I've got to move this down. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Okay, so this is the best we're going to get, but this is my bookshelf. I'm going to struggle a bit there because of the tree, but you know what? It's okay. So, with this, I don't know where to choose. I don't know what to choose, but I want to read something that, you know, maybe something different from what I would normally read. I was actually reading, this is my book, I was actually reading King of Wrath. This was in a video. I only got 20 pages into it, so I might finish this book. You know what? I'm going to put my TBR. I'm going to finish it. You know what? Why not? Then, I don't know what else to choose. Oh! Permanent Record. This one I actually brought in 2022. Like right at the beginning, and it did sound really good. I saw an Irish reader reading it, and it made me want to buy it and read it, and so I just never got to it though. But you know what, I'm gonna read it, and it's so funny. I've heard that it is very sad as well. Why not? Let's add some crying into the TBR, shall we? Okay, another one. I don't know, it's so hard because most of these I haven't read. Also, I am filming this the 26th of December because I'm going away, so I won't be able to film this when I'm supposed to, and I want to get this up for the 1st of January. So I don't know what I'm gonna, like, what else I'm gonna read in December, but if you see me saying that, like, it's because on my December TBR, no, December reads, but it's on my January TBR, that's why. Anyway, moving on. So, talking about that, I want to read these in December while I'm away, but I don't know if I will, so I'm going to add them onto my January TBR. And that is the Slam series by Colin Hoover. So we have Slammed, Point of Retreat, and then This Girl. So, you know what, I'm going to add them onto the TBR because why not? Okay, so yeah, I'm going to add these onto that. That pile is actually quite big. Oh no, my sister's watching me down there as well, so if you see me looking down there, that is why. Okay, next one. What's the awkward thing about it? I do have some books in the other room which I might want to read, but we're not worrying about that at the moment. Oh, do I want to read that in this one? Oh, of course, I've got some books on my TBR cart. Right, let's move this down, shall we? So you can. So this is my TBR cart. Okay, this is a very awkward angle, and I'm sorry, but some books on here. So I want to read. Now, this has been on my TBR so many times because my sister has actually chose them, and she doesn't know that I haven't read them, and she's annoyed at me. You want to show a reaction, don't you? Go on then.
You idiot! I spent a hard time literally choosing this.
Fudge. I haven't had time to read them.
So what have you been doing on your little Kindle then?
I've been reading, but that is the TBR series. So we've got Throttled, Collided, Wrecked, and Redeemed. I will hopefully get to them. If not all of them, at least the first book. My sister will be glad when I finally read them.
I know. But they've been there for like 3 months.
Well, I actually bought them like 2 years ago. A year and a half ago, something like that. Then I also want to read the Shadow and Bone trilogy. So we have Shadow and Bone, Sage and Storm, and then Ruin and Rising. And then I want to try and get into like more fantasy in 2023. So that is why I've got all these fantasy books. So then after I've read Shadow and Bone, I want to get into the Six of Crows series. So there's Six of Crows and then Crooked Kingdom. And then we have, this is a very ambitious TBR as well. So then we have then The Cruel Prince, The Wicked King, and then the Queen of Nothing. Stop laughing at me. Then the Queen of Nothing. So this is the Cruel Prince series. I want to also read this, and I want to do a reading vlog. I did start the Cruel Prince in 2022, but I stopped reading it because I wasn't really getting what it was saying, and I wanted to get it like the physical copy so that I can understand it a bit more. So now that I have the physical copy, I can hopefully understand it a bit more. I was listening to the audiobook and I was confused. Audiobooks with fantasy books just don't work out because there's a lot of information you need to take in. Okay, and then the last few books I'm going to put on my TBR. This I want to actually finish, but I don't know if I will. And that is I finished the Shatter Me series. So in 2022 I read the first book. I did start the second, but I only got like up to chapter 3 and then stopped for no reason, so I'm just going to start that again because I was really enjoying the series when I was reading it. So we have Unravel Me. There's also the novellas as well, but I obviously don't have the novellas in physical copy. So Unravel Me, Ignite Me, Restore Me, and Defy Me. So that is my very big TBR, and you chose my TBR with me, also with unwrapping them as well, and I'm very happy with this very ambitious TBR. So now I gotta put all these back and on my book cart again. So that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe if you want. It's free, and hope to see you in my next video. Bye.